Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Tonight, we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
Oh, you might have to throw. He's got some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
no.
Those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. And right now, the Rockets, they like to start this road trip off on a positive note. Tip-off goes to Houston. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Greg Monroe. Jared Bayless is out there with Harden. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Irving kicks to Green. Love wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Love's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Cavs. Monroe outside. And there's the feed to Harden. It's stolen by Green. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The offensive rebound. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Irving kicks to Green. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green with the block. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. For the 3, Greg Monroe with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 28-point game against Boston.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bayless the pass to Monroe. He kicks it to Harden. Green with the block. And he hits it to tie the game up. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Boston.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Launches it. Good. Irving's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Rockets trail by 3. Now Bayless. Harden outside. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And that's now 6 points for James Harden.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Greg Monroe. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging about 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And the Rockets making a change here. Mullins is checked in. And it's Green missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That is good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And Harden comes to help. Passes it to Hansen. And Love has it in the corner. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Both teams will make substitutions. Manson passes to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Collison. Cavaliers trailing. Green up on top. 1:49 left in the first. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Inside, Oubre, and it's sent back by Lopez. The drive by Green. Robinson with the block. Pass to Madsen. In the corner, it's Oubre. Houston moving the ball around, and he gets it to go. Madsen's got his first basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's Madsen to the paint. Shots good by Mullins.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Collison. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Doyle. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. But they recover it. Can't get it to go.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. It's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Smart is out there with Collison. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Doyle in at the 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He ended with 28 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And he knocks down the first one. Irving's checked in for Darren Collison. And the Rockets making a change here. And so he hits both. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Irving dishes to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Screen by Monroe, and Bayless kicks to Harden. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Capella. Clock at 6. Here's Daly. Here's Monroe, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Monroe's got his first points in this one. Outside Irving. Steps back and fires. And he hits the jump shot.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
That's good. Monroe's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking they can keep getting to the free throw line. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harden, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving drives in. Denied. Another shot. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Harden the pass to Monroe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Monroe's got the lead back up to 7 now for Houston. Pass to Hansen. Kicks it to Love. He feeds it to Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point win. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Madsen, he's checked in for Houston.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, good, Irving. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bayless dishes to Monroe. Now the pass to Bayless. Rocket 6. Screen by Monroe. Here's Madsen. Green with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Lopez sets a screen for Irving. Out to the right wing. Lopez kicks to Green. Irving sets a screen for Green. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Houston in the lead. Passes it to Madsen. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Monroe outside. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. They now take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Green kicks to Irving. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Love. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Irving passes to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
And it's Madsen missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Cleveland leading by 5.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry. Now, that's some hang time. Levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space, Kevin, is what he had. The defense just a little bit Charmin tissue paper-like. I should say soft.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Brewer with the steal. Green with the block. They get it back. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
We're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 12 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Jared Bayless is out there with Harden. Then there's Monroe. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Lopez dishes to Love. And it's off from three-point range. Harden with it. Guarded now by Irving. And some nice passing there by Houston. Daly. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Deflects the pass. Here is Bayless. Six to shoot. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
This is to Capella. Here's Daly. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me a bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Back to Love. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And it's Green with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Rockets trail by 10. To the inside. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Bayless. Bayless has got his 7th assist here tonight.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the middle. Feeds away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 16 points for Freak.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
No problems knocking that one down. 7 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave. Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Monroe, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now the dish to Love. It's a pick by Love. Green kicks to Love. Stolen by Monroe. With some arc. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Irving with a clean look. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
Green against Harden. Green kicks to Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Daly. Connects on the 17-footer. He's got 9.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Screen by Monroe. Bayless. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here is Green. 18 points for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for James Harden. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately, putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists, rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's Madsen. He's covered by Collison. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Feeds to Green. To the left wing. Now here's Smart. Guarded by Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Collison. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 11. Nansen passes to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Oubre kicks to Mullins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
But he recovers it at the elbow. Green. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
From deep, Green. The Rockets pull it in. Robinson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Shot's good.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Smart misses. Rockets trail by 7. Harden the pass to Manson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Smart. The Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Brewer is checked in for the Rockets.
James Harden, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Love outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game. Now here's Brewer. Harden outside. Fires from the wing. The shot is off. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers on top, up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as the Rockets trail by 8. Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Love in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Green with the block.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Monroe outside, down low.
Oh! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
On the wing, Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Capella. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Harold Bayless has checked in for Brewer.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. He's got 10 points and also 3 nice steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
To the inside. Green, and he slams it one-handed.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Harden's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Green, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
We need to calm down.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Bayless. Here's Harden. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Harden's got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Irving
inside.
kicks to Green. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today. You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
And Love has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
The feed to Capella. Here's Daly, and he can't bank that one in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's...
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Rockets trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And a one-sided season series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Rockets.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Green. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
There's the triple. Another three for Cleveland.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here is Bayless. He's covered by Irving. They get a hand on it. Harden dishes to Bayless. Here's Monroe. Can't hit. Great D that time from Green. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with the amount of blocks that you had and the way you protected the rim, were you looking to send a message tonight about the league, to the league, about how tough this team is?
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, that's what we're trying to do. We want to show teams the nasty. And the way you do that is by protecting the rim and not backing down from anyone who tries to come at you on defense.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a four-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.